going to show you how to cook with this Afghan pressure cooker.
They're called Afghan pressure cookers, an ingenious little pot that's been marketed for the outdoors and for cooking over a live fire. Now, getting your hands on one will be much harder after the largest online retailer pulled them from their site.
We have reviewed Amazon.com here in the United States. We've looked at the Australian site, and we've looked at their co.uk site, and they no longer sell Afghan pressure cookers.
Steve Whitaker is part of the Seattle King County Public Health team that's been testing these traditional Afghan cookers. They determined that the aluminum pots are made of high levels of lead that seep into food.
We know that there is no safe level of lead exposure. And you can imagine for families who are cooking their meals in this lead-containing cookware, children are going to be especially at risk.
The problem was first detected among Afghan immigrant families when tests showed dangerously high levels of lead in the blood of Afghan children, like Faizul Haq Safi's 2 kids.
We went to the public health in downtown Seattle. We tested our kids. They did the blood test, everything, so they tested positive.
King County scientists eventually determined the imported pressure cookers commonly used in Afghan households were made of aluminum cast with other metals that contain lead. They warned Amazon and other online retailers of the consumer danger, but months later, King 5 was still able to purchase the unsafe cookware online. Okay, so this one's not good.
No, that one contains lead.
This would make somebody sick.
Potentially, yes.
After our story in May, Amazon finally acted and removed the entire line of Afghan pressure cookers.
There's definitely a correlation between the release of your story and the attorneys from Amazon wanting to talk to us. And you certainly caught their attention.
Further, a Minnesota company called Men Grills that was marketing Afghan pressure cookers as camping equipment appears to have closed shop.
This is a huge news for the community. It's going to make our community, our kids, more safer.
Naveed Hamidi is executive director of the Afghan Health Initiative, the nonprofit that played a huge part in identifying the dangerous pots and getting the word out to families like Mr. Safi's. He says children in local families have suffered.
This is a big issue. We can show hundreds of families that you can look at their kids and you can see that, hey, this person is really affected by lead.
It causes irreversible neurological damage, and it has devastating consequences.
King County recommends that you cook with stainless steel, like Mr. Safi's family is now doing, and avoid any cookware that contains aluminum. It's not just the Afghan pressure cookers. King County researchers say they found high levels of lead in other types of imported aluminum pots and pans as well, and their research is continuing. If you can't afford to replace your aluminum pots with stainless steel, there are some things you can do to make your food safer. For instance, use soft scrubbers and mild detergents to clean that aluminum. For other simple tips, text the keyword POTS to this number, 206-448-4545, and we'll send you a link with information. I'm Chris Ingalls, King 5 News.